Hello class, and welcome back to Mass Effect. So, it's been a while since I've filmed, sorry about that, but I have changed my filming location, so if it sounds any different, if it sounds better, let me know. I can move it back if you want, but I think this will work better for me. So anyway, we're going to tackle some side quests. There's going to be a lot of these episodes, so if you want, feel free to just skip this episode entirely. All it is side quests. I'm not even kidding, it's all it is side quests. So we're doing all the ones that we gathered in the last video. So you just go to the specify system. It's always a good idea to scan every planet and asteroid field just so you can get a little bit of progress on those side quests, on those like overall side quests. I haven't really found a bonus for beating them, but I don't know. It's just a little bit of a completionist thing, I guess. And Mass Effect, if you're doing the side quest, is a completionist game. So yeah, just be glad I sped these up, because imagine this but 3 times slower. It's horrendously slow. And it's ridiculous. Anyway, I'm trying to keep the inconsequential bits all filtered out while still showing you where I get all the stuff and where everything is. So, yeah, it's very important. So we just go down these hills. Fortunately, the Mako is actually capable of going over these. If it controlled any worse, well, it controls pretty badly as it is, but I find it acceptable. I mean, it might be challenging for some people to pull this off properly, but I think it works. So, yeah, you just grab that, and there are some things that show up on the minimap that don't actually, like, show up on the whole world map. So, you can just go grab those whenever you see them, because you won't be able to come back to those. It's most of these mineral deposits, but basically if you notice like a little question mark or a mineral deposit that you didn't see on the main mini-map, go and grab it. Because, well, it's good for side quests, I guess. So, yeah, just head down this way. I always clear out the planet before I finish the side quests, so that as soon as I complete... Whoa, that's a lot of bad guys. Okay, as soon as I complete the side quest, I can move on right away. So here we are, back to normal speed. And there are no vehicles. Melee attack! Oh, I missed. Okay. Cannon! Yeah, this thing is so overpowered. Oh, we are actually taking some damage. Snipers are ridiculously effective against the shield. That's worrying. That is very worrying. Okay. So I guess I can demonstrate how to heal up your vehicle. So, if you're taking up damage, just get as far away as you can from the fight, basically get out of the firing range. Press, I think it's the F button, yeah. Oh dear. That's not good. That is not good. We're still taking damage. Okay, anyway. Fortunately, that was the most they could throw at us, I think. Let's get behind a bit of cover. Oh, you can't move while you're repairing, which is why I couldn't get out of the way. So while you're repairing, you have to stand still completely. You press the shift key to zoom in with the vehicle. That's a pretty effective tactic for getting rid of these guys. To aim properly though. So yeah, you just press F, takes away 15 Omnigel, and wait for the meter to go down. It depends on how much engineering level member of your crew has. Since I have Tally, it repairs pretty effectively. If you didn't have Tally, you say, or you didn't have someone who was fully leveled in, I'm not sure if it's electronics or whatever, one of those skills, then it'll take a lot of Omnigel to repair your vehicle and a lot of time. So you just kind of stay out of the way and snipe these guys out as best you can. Back up a bit, see if I can... Where's this last guy? Is he in that sniper tower? There are 3 levels of zoom if you count it. You go like over the shoulder mode, then you go into an actual scope, and then you go into a super zoom scope. So yeah, we're fully healed. It takes enough healing to get your shield back up and running, and then it takes some time on its own for the shield to recharge. I don't know of any way to make it faster, and that's ridiculous on one of the main planets, because you spend a lot of time in the vehicle, and your shield goes down, and you have to wait for, like, literally hours, I'm sure, to bring it back up. So yeah, now we head into this little area here. So in case you haven't noticed by now, a lot of the side quests are actually copy-pasted areas with different enemies and places in them. This is a good time-saving technique because there are a lot of side quests that require going to different worlds. So, alright. We have the Dream Team. And open the door. Okay. taking cover. Now if you notice any weird jumps or anything, that's probably because I died. I'm not actually sure if I died at this part, it's been a while since I actually filmed it. But basically, the tactic of being an adept is to keep enemies down and shoot them with a pistol. So if you can just... all your abilities are basically stun abilities. Or some other kind of something like that. Or getting enemies out of their cover. There are some that are based on protecting you, there are some that are based on, like, the warp is for dealing damage. But basically they're all for debilitating enemies in some way. The tech tree is more for debilitating the enemies in other more non-direct ways, like for disabling their weapons or taking down their shields or that kind of thing. So yeah, just kind of stay behind cover, use a first aid kit if you have to, throw a couple grenades if you don't want to get out in the heat of things. Ah, looks like, oh no, the Isari was using a barrier, which is why her shield was so high. Ah, yes, we can fully level up Charm. Okay. So the Isari was using a barrier, which is why her shield was so high, and it wore off, which is why it suddenly went down really quickly. It was either that, or Tally disabled it with one of her grenades, which is one of the benefits of having your team members set to auto-use abilities, because they, well, automatically use their abilities, which is really, really useful. Because otherwise you press the space bar to open up, you have to press the space bar to open up your tactics menu and then tell them from there to use it, and it gets a bit aggravating. I've never actually done that, and I sincerely hope that I never have to, because I'm sure it would be horrendous. Fancy words. Okay, just equip in all those slots just in case. Fusion explosive. I would keep that, it's rank 4, that's pretty good. Okay, that's not actually any better except in the shields area, and I prefer to keep the other things. Let's just see how it looks at least. Tally doesn't have any armor because she's a Quarian, and there is a grand total of 1 Quarian armor piece I found in the entire time that I've filmed, and I've filmed a while. Up to like 15 episodes by now, but please don't tell anyone that because it shows that I'm like lazy when it comes to doing voiceovers. So, okay, so I've only found 1 Quarian armor piece this entire time, and well, it does improve the look a bit. I mean, it's not the default Tally because that gets boring after 2-3 full playthroughs or something like that. So, just peek around the corner. Yes, good. It was a sniper. Snipers are easy, especially close up. Okay, tell everybody to come back up with me. Yes, okay. So the spacebar, you can issue the commands to each team member directly, or you can use the arrow keys in the direction that they are on the spacebar menu. I might have explained this earlier, might not have, but you can tell the entire team to do that, which is what I did right at the beginning in case you noticed a little arrow that popped up. You can go back and see that if you want. I'm not going to post an annotation, that takes too much time. You can read that if you want. Yeah, you can give orders to the entire team, so I told them to get behind cover, because it was pretty annoying when they just kind of stood there in the line of fire. Oh boy, that's a lot of things blocking my path. Inner Frogger powers? Yes! Okay. Let's open this one. Ugh. At least I have someone who can actually allow me to use these, because if I didn't, these would be completely inaccessible, and that is annoying. So after 2 playthroughs, I've learned it's very important, to have someone with full tech. Okay, so we failed the first time, which means we need to convert some items into Omnigel, so we can hack into it that way. So the higher the thing, the more Omnigel it requires. You get Omnigel by breaking down your items or from some chests if you're lucky. So I'm just going to convert all my extra weapons because I don't need them anymore, really. We can convert a lot of these armors, but I don't really need to. It takes too much time. Okay. So there we go. And speed! Ugh, walking this way in normal time. It takes forever. Just be glad you don't have to watch this in normal time because it sucks. Not saying that the game sucks, I'm just saying it's slow after you've experienced the 3x. Okay, we are going here. That is really loud. Okay, survey all the planets. That's what we're landing on. Let's not go there yet. Okay. So if you want to know what quest we're doing, I'm pretty sure I check on it before every time we launch off. So that's odd. I have to scan this area before I can land on this area. That's a little weird, but well, now you know. Grab the Dream Team and cutscene that's exactly the same. It would backdrops every single time, which is pretty interesting how I managed to work that together. There's a lot of question marks. This might take a while. Okay, scan this. And this way. And this way. Debris. Oh dear. There's a thresher. Okay, threshers appear on almost all the planets, which is a little weird considering they look a lot like indigenous life forms. But they show up on every world. They're the hardest native enemies, and their attacks go through your shields. I am so dead. See my thing there? That was stupid. Why'd I do that? Ugh. Past me. Don't repair in the line of fire. It doesn't do anything except get you hit. Past me needs to learn. Okay, so basically just avoid the green thingies because they go through your shields and they murder your ship brutally. So, yeah, basically best tactic. Okay, I'm gonna see if what I can Omni-gel. Best tactic just avoid the attacks. Maybe if you're good at it, you can like put yourself sideways, do like broadsides, move back and forth, so you don't worry about weird turn controls. That's the most effective way I find it. So, yeah, scrap this, scrap this, scrap this, scrap this. I escape the line of fire. Almost got him past me. Just a little bit more. There we go. Okay. And now we can repair. And speed. Alright. We definitely got some things there. Okie dokie, dokie dokie dokie. And this one. I don't think there's any more threshers on this world. I could be wrong, but I think there's only that one. Threshers are pretty rare, but they're the most common non-humanoid, non-robotic life form you'll find. I don't know. Anyway. Okay, so he's trying to mark this before he died or was killed. No, I don't need to worry about that. Just survey it and you're perfectly okay. Oh, maybe something about those hazards. Oh, I should explain those. Okay, when you're on a world with a hazard, like a level 1 hazard, as you can see next to the minimap there, you get a little meter that fills up when you're out, whenever you're outside of the vehicle and not inside a building. So, I'm not actually certain what happens when the meter fills up. I'm assuming either you start losing health or you die instantly. So, don't let the meter fill, but generally, you're almost always next to your vehicle anyway. So you really don't need to worry about it too much. So, okay. So, activating the camp's generator apparently allowed us access to their map, which included a few points of interest. So we can go scan those now. Like, basically just... Oh. Well, that was... Thank you! Okay, a few armatures. They're like the opposite of threshers. They're kind of small and their attacks only hit your shield. Okay, should be pretty simple. If you can hit him direct on with a cannon, you should be set. So sometimes the angle's a bit weird. Zooming in with the scope actually allows you to aim a little further down than you should be able to, which is interesting, but not really effective when you're like doing round combat. Go! Did I mention the Mako's guns can overheat too? Well, they can, and it's not really fun when they do because, well, it's like a machine gun and it's your main weapon, and it's annoying when it overheats like everything. Oh, they broke our shield. They're wonderful. Okay, let's see if I can get him from a distance. Avoid the attacks. And okay. Oh, we're gonna need some Omni-gel. Let's just Omni-gel all this. That's the loot we got from the enemies. I opened my inventory. It showed us what we got. That's how loot works in this game. You get it, and it shows up in your inventory when you next open it in that little menu. I just broke down all the stuff because I didn't need it and allowed me to repair the ship properly. Okay. Palladium! Yay! Alright, where are we headed next? Ah! An enemy area. Wonderful. Oh, good. Those aren't anything dangerous. They're just turrets. Turrets that can be destroyed easily by a couple cannon blasts and whose rockets really aren't much of a threat to your guns. See, zooming in allows you to aim a little further down than you would be able to normally. It's interesting, but I like it. Well, I mean, it's weird, but I like it. You know what I mean. Don't you? Yeah? Okay. Sniping at the base. Can't see the health bar, but I can still do damage because the Mako's guns are ridiculously awesome. I'm pretty sure the skill with your level too, just like all the enemies, but can't be sure. Let's get rid of that sniper. Cannons! One shot kill everything except vehicles and turrets. Okay, can I get a yes? And yes. Okay, with the rockets, that was easy. And now, try to aim through the Mako, failed horribly. Oh, if you didn't know the Mako was the name of the car, you can see it on the side, but no, actually you can't, but that's what it's called. It's in the codex if you want to learn about that. It's not that interesting. I don't know. Okay. So now that we're done there, we exit out of the vehicle, enter into the building before we freeze. And here we are. It's funny, we're wearing environmental suits and still we can freeze. It must be really cold. Okay. That was an obvious cut. Look out! I think I died here once. Whoa. I just force pushed some barrels. That happened. Hey, no! Get back. Back out there. Yeah, stay. Stay. Oh, there's Krogan. 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 Help. Okay. I put him in stasis. I can't do anything to him. He can't do anything to me until he gets out of stasis. I really don't like that ability. You can't do damage to them either. It's basically just this guy takes him out of the fight for a little bit. Oh, leveled. Can't put any points in charm. I think I'll level up my pistols. I could level up my powers a bit, but, well, to be honest, pistols are used way more than most of my powers, so I think past me decided to upgrade pistols. Didn't past me? Past me, you don't need to spend so long in the menus past me. Well, I guess that works. Yeah, so I guess we're gonna be leveling up lift and singularity a bit. Oh, see a little inventory blurb off to the side? You can't now because it's gone, but next time you kill an enemy that drops something, you'll see the little inventory blurb, which means open your inventory and loot will appear magically by science. I don't I tried to make that sound. Okay. Okay, so here we are. Gun overheating, hide behind cover. Okay, now there should be a couple more enemies lying around here somewhere. No, it's just sniper. Those guys can one-shot kill almost everything. Ugh.
Now I'm ready.
Where is he? Is he dead? He's dead? Alright. I'm pretty sure the little exclamation point is in here. Oh, there's a locker. Doo-doo. Da-doo. 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 Begin manual override. Open. Frogger! Yay! And there's nothing in here, which means the exclamation point that is pointing us is actually in the upstairs section. Le Gaspe. That was French. It wasn't French. I'm a bad person. Okay, new tech for everybody. Oh! Hardcore parkour. Wow. Re-equipping everyone, re-equipping everyone. Going through all the guns and seeing it out better. Okay. Here we are. The door. There we go. Ooh, fancy stuff. Captain Wilhelm. Oh, he's dead. Yeah, some side quests just have bad endings like that. Alright. And we're off. Return to Normandy by pressing the N button. Yay! Find the recon team. Alrighty then. And this one. And this one. Ah, my ears! Okay. Ah, here we go. Ah, that game has enough music. Especially at 3x speed, it sounds really cool. Yeah. I forgot to slow that down. I would go back and edit that, but I'm way too lazy. That was hilarious. Okay. Basically, Joker was saying, hey, I'm getting some strange readings. Let's go down and investigate. But in Chipmunk voice was, let's go investigate strange readings. I don't know. I tried to do Chipmunk voice, but it failed miserably. Okay, we're off in this direction. And up and away. Now I'm going backwards. Mako in a nutshell. Falls down cliff, suddenly going backwards. Yes, definitely. Okay, and survey. Survey. And this way. Reposition beacon because my objective is in sight. Jump jets, yay! Ooh, crashed probes. Those always have some really nice loot. Ah, well, that's my choices. And this way. And this way. And continue going this way. And continue going this way. Reposition beacon. Result. Ah! Okay. Inner Frogger powers, activate! Yeah. Okay, now we're going this way. And down and down and down. Up and down, down and down. Up and down. I tried to make a song, but it didn't work. What is this? Oh, another Thresher. How nice. These guys seem to be like multi-bio, multi-climate. So I don't know. There was one on a snow planet, now there's one on this arid desert planet. I don't know. Okay. Just shoot him a lot before he gets a chance to shoot you back with his shield-penetrating death bullets. Kill, 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 kill. Okay. Now, doesn't really matter which one. We just go up and look at an Alliance Marine.
Alliance soldiers. Looks like they were lured here by the distress beacon.
Who would do such a horrible thing? Those horrible, terrible people.
Okay, that's return. That's a new side quest. That's gather all the things. Ugh. Okay, what do we have left? This one. Okay, kidnap the chairman of some place for not doing things. I'm not entirely certain exactly what's happening with all these side quests anymore, but basically they tell you which planet, which system, and you learn why you're there when you're there. It's a pretty effective system, actually. No, it's not. I'm kidding. You should actually know all these side quests, but I don't. This one.
Oh! Good.
Eesh. My ears. My ears hurt. Okay. Asteroid. Scan the planet. Do Now to the ship. These two, and go. Now this is an interesting one. We're in a spaceship. I know, right? Okay, there are enemies here. Pop down a quick save. And begin combat sequence. Oh dear. Oh dear. It takes them 3 minutes to shoot a gun. That's mighty impressive. That is highly, highly impressive. I'm astounded. Okay. So these guys are all biotics, which means they have stun abilities, which can be used to devastating effect on you, like so. They're just on the ground and not able to do anything for a moment, and it's horrible. They can also put up barriers on themselves, making themselves incredibly hard to kill. Fortunately, the only weapon they ever use is a pistol, and they don't have much armor to speak of. Oh, and my shields and health are down. Okay, revive Tally with the Spectre training ability, and then heal with the first aid kit. It's very effective, gets them up without having to invest too much in the Spectre training tree. Alright, is that everyone? Don't think that's everyone. Oh no, it's got orange! Whatever will we do? Alright. And in here. We can take a detour, we have time. I always do this, just scan everything before you complete the quest. It's my wrong way first policy. I'm not sure if I explained this before, but basically, whenever you're doing a game, you always try to go the wrong way first, because then you get all the nice loot, and then you can go on the story mission without any worry of failing anything horribly or anything like that. So yeah, always go the wrong way first. Okay, it shouldn't need that much Omnigel. Let's just go ahead and scrap all these anyway. We might need some more Omnigel later or something. Alright, override. Oh, assassin armor. That sounds cool. But apparently past me has no interest. Okay. Alright, anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Nope. Alright, now it's time to figure out why exactly we're here. Rescuing hostages, yay!
See how it is? You write letters and everyone ignores you. Force is the only thing people appreciate. So how about if I kill Chairman Burns and finish this charade?
Please, I was trying to help you people.
Let's not do anything we're all going to regret.
Why not? What have we got to lose? Since the chairman here decided that we didn't get reparations, we've got nothing left to live for.
But I've changed my mind. Seeing you all, it's clear that you all deserve...
You had your chance. Some L2s are nearly crippled from side effects of the implants, but you voted against reparations.
Think about this. Burns is the one man who can help you.
Yes, if you release me, I can take another look at the reparations request.
What? We're supposed to trust you? Sure, you promise us freedom and say everything will be fine, but as soon as we surrender, you'll double-cross us.
I'm not promising to let you go. All I'm saying is that Burns will take another look. Right, Burns?
Absolutely. I had no idea that the L2 biotics were this desperate. If I'd known, the reparations will come. For whatever it's worth. I promise that.
You're right. I don't want to die. Maybe something will happen this time. We surrender.
Thank you, Commander. I thought I was dead when they took me. I'll see to it that the reparations discussion is reopened. I didn't know they were so desperate.
A 5th Fleet cruiser will be by shortly to pick you and the prisoners up.
Okay.
Commander. I thought I was dead when they took me.
So if you haven't figured it out by now, L2 biotics are people with biotic abilities like mine. More like characters, I mean. Not implying anything, no. Just my character has biotics. No. Okay. So anyway, they all have implants so they can use their antibiotic abilities. So the L2, or the second phase of biotics, I think there was like an L1 but it failed miserably or something. L2s have some mental problems, like headaches and that kind of thing, but it's not serious, but it is pretty bad, which is what this whole side quest was all about.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
L3 is
Thank
like
you
my
for
character
dealing with
don't
the
have.
hostage situation, Commander. Chairman Burns was quite impressed by the way you resolved the situation peacefully.
Investing in charm.
Your assistance above and beyond the formal duties has been noted, Commander. Fifth Fleet out.
Alright. So I think what we'll be doing is heading back to the Citadel so we can turn in all those side quests we just finished. We have some spare time. So yeah, L3 biotics, like my character, don't have to worry about any of those mental problems. And some races, like Asari, have just biotics naturally. They don't need to worry about any implants at all. So, yeah. Yay! Chipmunk Boy says, "Oh!" Alright. Down we go. Alright. That was an elevator announcement. So we'll head down this way. Open up the doors. Let's teleport to this area first. Then we can turn in our quest. Oh!
I've got an
Conrad
idea,
Bruner's
and I
back.
wanted to run it by you.
I've got a lot going on right now, but I can spare a moment.
Great! This'll just take a minute. With so many human colonies being attacked, I'm not sure that one Spectre is enough.
Oh,
What
dear.
if you signed me on as another Spectre?
That's not how it works.
Conrad, I don't think that's a good idea.
But I'd make a great Spectre. I'd be right there with you, showing the Council what humanity is capable of.
That's not how
I
it
know
works.
you're afraid to trust people after losing your team at Akuz, but I'd never let you down.
What about your wife, Conrad? She trusts you too. Aren't you letting her down?
He has a wife?
What?
I'm still
I
pretty
don't
impressed.
understand.
You know what keeps me going out here? Knowing that people back home are keeping humanity strong.
You're right. I just got so caught up in all of it. I wanted to help. I'll go home. Thanks for setting me straight.
So that's the end. That's the last we'll ever see of Conrad Werner. Yeah, he was a pretty good kid, but I mean, he was a little overambitious, and well, I guess that's all we have to do. All right, turn in a few more side quests. This way, this way. Open the door. This way. Into the Frenchy Spunchy bar.
Vince Shepard?
This person.
Did you find my sister?
Dahlia's dead, and I know she was blackmailing you.
What?
So the truth comes out. I hope you're not angry. Surely you can understand why I lied to you. If people found out my sister was a criminal, I'd be considered a security risk. They'd revoke my clearance, or place me on administrative leave until she was apprehended. That is why I misled you. I could not risk you exposing me. But now that Dahlia is out of the picture, it's no longer a problem.
Next time, do your own dirty work.
Subtitles are wrong.
I am sorry I wasn't honest with you. We have trust issues in my family. Obviously. I shall transfer a little something into your account as a token of my appreciation. I'm sure you'll find the amount satisfactory.
You're a diplomat on her way up the ranks. It could be handy to have a Spectre who owes you a favor.
You make a good point. Anyone can come up with credits. But I can give you authorization to purchase prototype Asari mods. I will get you added to our manufacturer's preferred client list. I think you'd be very interested in what they have available. Goodbye, Shepard. It has been a pleasure doing business with you.
Awesome. So basically what we just got was another license to purchase prototype Asari biotic mods, like the Gemini mod and that kind of thing, which basically improve our blah, I just derped there.
No. Commander,
Our
any word on my missing men?
what's the word?
I'm not sure how to tell you this, Admiral.
Never mind.
Your men were killed by a thresher maw.
Ugh.
A thresher maw? That's not... My men wouldn't just stumble into a thresher nest. Not the entire unit.
Somebody lured them there with an Alliance distress beacon. Placed it perfectly so they'd land right beside the thresher nest.
Damn it. I had a bad feeling about this ever since my team disappeared. An Alliance beacon used as bait, my unit wiped out, and nobody seems to know anything about it. Commander, I appreciate what you did. Now I need to do my part. The families of those Marines deserve to know why they died.
Anything you need from me?
Not right now, Shepard, but I'll let you know as soon as I find something out.
Yeah, okay, the Asari mods help my biotic abilities. That was the word I was trying to figure out. I kept thinking, like,
Any news?
adept, which
Did
is
you
why
find
my
my brother
brain was
yet?
derping.
I found your brother's body. His ship was attacked by privateers.
Willem's dead? I guess I should have expected this. When his ship dropped out of contact, I just knew. But I kept hoping he might still be alive.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you for finding him. It's better to know one way or the other. That's what they say, right? Please excuse me. I need to go make arrangements for his funeral.
Alright, that should be everything. So let's head back to the wards, CSEC, the middle elevator. I messed up on that a few times before and it was really bad. Okay. Okay. So we just head up through here. And that's all we'll be doing for this episode. I'll be seeing you in the next one, where we take on Novaria, the ice world... No, wait, no. We'll be taking on Pharaohs? Maybe we'll just do more side quests. I don't even know. Anyway, class dismissed. See you in the next episode.